Okay, across here is where the parking is. The vape mailman's here right now, so he's dropping off some stuff for the store and picking up. There's a far out shot from the front of the store. It's a nice little area. Okay, so this is what the outside looks like. We got a couple vapors hanging out outside. There's the front of the store. It's a nice little area. It's an old building. They did finally get the upstairs to it, but they haven't done anything with the upstairs yet.
I don't know what that one is.
And up and through here we go. This is the store as you walk into it. They have the display counter down here that we got a little shot of earlier. You have drip tips, lanyards, steel drip tips, 45-degree angle adapters, little tanklets, some Vivinova tanks, some cartomizers and glare from the fluorescent lights. This is where they keep their cargo tanks, a groove there in the background, a bunch of Egos, Z-Max, a gripper, a Black Wolf Midnight, really confused by the camera.
Camera.
Okay, around here you got the bolt. You got some chargers and some batteries and a couple little cases. Alright, back there is where the magic happens, and for the vape meat, the cute kitty cat MaddCatt Vapors cake. Now, of course, they have their menu board and their sales board. Groove's back in stock, $85. Each week they have a Fat Cat sale, 30 mils, $10. Now, by the time you see this will be off of sale, but this week it's Blueberry Cinnamon Danish, Choc de Mint, Cola, Menthol Light, RYW4, Cherry Burley, and Peach Nectar. And they generally have a new flavor each week. It's 18 mils for $7. This week it's ripe strawberry. And then, of course, as you go across the room, you have all their different flavors up on the wall.
That's
You got their logo in the window. Same thing over on this window. Whole place is done in red, black, and white with black polka dots. And across the wall because it's a mad, mad world. Okay, so here we are with the camera set up. The take a juice, leave a juice. The PC setup. The display counter. And some of the vapors. Some of the staff and customers. Okay, so this is them showing how to actually set up a CE.
Okay, now let me show you. The hardest part of this is getting it out of plastic. They're really easy to use. And give him the Frosties. Okay. So the only reason that you ever want this to come apart at the bottom is so that you can replace this coil. And it'll need to be replaced about every 10 days to 2 weeks, depending on how much you vape. Some people get a little shorter, some people get a little longer time out of them. And so when you put a new one on, you want to make sure to give it a good tug and make sure it's tight. That's the only reason that you ever want to take it apart here. So as you're using it day to day, just make sure.
Now, will that change colors or do anything to let you know that it's time to change it?
Sometimes right up here at the top, it'll look a little brown and a little gunked up.
Okay.
And that's how you'll know. So you just want to, every few days when it's on the e-cigarette, is just make sure it's nice and snug there so it doesn't leak through that seam.
Okay.
Okay? And then in order to fill it, you unscrew the top. here. And you always want to make sure that you don't lose this here because it's a seal. And once this gets wet with juice, it'll be a little more slippery. And you don't want to lose it. I want to shake this up really good because with the high VGs, the liquid's actually a little thicker. And this will taste fine today, but it was freshly mixed. So it'll taste way better tomorrow and the next day. But it'll taste fine out of the bottle. But he might notice a little better flavor tomorrow. And it'll be perfectly normal for it to change colors. It'll change into more of an orange hue after it steeps. So in order to fill it up, you just want to lean it to the side and you just want to squeeze some juice down in there. And you're looking to fill it to the bottom of that white rubber thing or to the line, whichever one you can see. And the older I get, I can mostly see the white rubber thing. I'm getting to that point where my eyes are needing a little help. And the only reason that you don't want to put it right down in the middle is the only place that would have to come out is the bottom.
Okay.
Okay, so it's not that it would hurt it, it's just that you don't want fluid leaking out all over the place. So then we'll just give it a few minutes so the wick can soak up the liquid. And then all you have to do is put this on his battery.
And it fits this
Uh-huh. Yep. Okay, it'll fit that. Can you bring him up?
And that's how they show people how to fill this E5 style atomizer.
And put his lid back on here.